my name is Brittany Borza. I just graduated with my master's from Liberty University. I reside in Stevensville, Maryland, and I got a job at Kennard Elementary School teaching life skills 3rd through 5th grade. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Christina Strock. I just graduated from West Virginia University, and I'm teaching kindergarten at Ken Island Elementary.
I'm Braden Bowie. I'm teaching music at Mattapique Elementary School. I graduated from Lebanon Valley College.
My name is Shelley Wirtz. I graduated from Salisbury University, and I'm working at Sellersville Elementary as the ESOL teacher.
My name is Sarah Burrell. I went to Salisbury University. I'll be teaching at Mattapique Middle as the music teacher.
My name is Tara Bassi. I graduated at Emporia State.
Hello, my name is Dana Jones. I graduated from Bowie State University. I'll be at Bayside Elementary, teaching 4th grade. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Maricela, and I'm going to be teaching Spanish in Queen Anne's High School. And my college, when I went to college, was in Mexico.
I'm Megan Boker. I'm from Oxford, PA. I went to Penn State University, and I will be teaching English at Queen Anne County's High.
My name's Joe Kraz. I went to Salisbury University, and I'll be teaching math at Queen Anne's County High School.
Hi, my name is Christy Plochek, and I got my bachelor's in math at Cal State University Stanislaus, my teaching credential at Cal State University San Marcos, and my master's in education in McDaniel. And I'll be teaching at Ken Island High School. Math.
Hi, my name is Danielle Vasic. I graduated from Wilmington University, and I'm teaching pre-K at Mattapique Elementary this year.
Hello, I am Erin Holthouse. I graduated from Loyola University, Maryland, and I am teaching 4th grade at Mattapique Elementary.
My name is Lindsay Clark. I graduated from Geneva College in 2014, and I will be teaching 7th grade special ed at Centerville Middle School.
Hi, my name is Erin McCabe. I graduated from LaSalle University, and I will be teaching at Centerville Middle School.
My name is Dana Kemp. I graduated from University of Maryland College Park, and I will be teaching 4th grade at Graysonville Elementary.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Carmine. I'm a graduate of University of Delaware and Johns Hopkins University, and I'll be teaching physics at Ken Island High School.
Hi, I'm Robin Reese-Paust. I graduated from Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania and Wilmington College. I am currently the Academy of Health Professions instructor at Queen Anne's County High School.
I'm Samantha Lee. I graduated from Salisbury University. I will be teaching at Centerville Elementary in 2nd grade.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'll be teaching Spanish in Ken Island High School, and I graduated in Madrid, Spain. That's where I'm from.
My name is Wendy. I teach 7th grade ELA at Sudlersville Middle School, and I graduated from Salisbury University.
My name is Sarah Pease. I'll be teaching 2nd grade at Mattapique Elementary School.
I'm Stacy Iacono. I went to school at UMass Amherst. I'm going to be teaching at Anchor Point, right behind the Board of Ed, math.
My name is Gwen Gibbons. I went to Johns Hopkins University, and I'll be teaching special ed at Bayside Elementary.
Hi, my name's Carolyn Tolson. I went to school at University of Phoenix, and I'll be teaching 5th grade at Graysonville Elementary School.
Hi, my name is Madison Ross. I graduated from Salisbury University. I will be teaching physics and AP Physics at Queen Anne's County High School.
Hello, my name is Lauren Jeffers. I am originally from New York, and I went to SUNY New Paltz in New York State. I will be teaching at Queen Anne's County High School, teaching Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and Geometry.
I'm Ashlyn Dads. I graduated from Washington College, and I'm teaching 1st grade at Ken Island Elementary School.
My name is Cheryl Fracassi. I went to the University of Maryland, Notre Dame, and I will be teaching at Stevensville Middle School as a special educator.
My name is Kayla Karras. I went to school at the University of Puget Sound, and I'll be teaching 5th grade at Sudlersville Middle School.
Hi, I'm Jen Hirschbach. I went to school at College Park and at McDaniel for graduate stuff, and I'm teaching 6th grade at Stevensville Middle.
Keith Patterson, 2nd grade at Mattapique Elementary.
Neely Alderman, Goucher College, and I'll be teaching at Queen Anne's County High School.
What you teaching?
Special ed science.
Kelsey Johnson, I went to the University of Delaware. I will be teaching at Queen Anne County High, and I will be teaching special ed math.
Brian Stokes from Virginia Tech. I'll be teaching agriculture at Queen Anne's County High School.
My name's Evan Kenty. I just graduated from Salisbury University, and I'll be teaching social studies at Anchor Points Academy.
Laura Haney. I went to school at Bowling Green State University, and I'll be teaching special education at Queen Anne's County High School.
I'm Rachel Harper. I went to school at Kutztown University, and I'll be teaching in Sudlersville Elementary, 3rd grade.
Hi, my name is Colleen Church. I went to UMBC, and I will be teaching at Mattapique Elementary.
Hi, my name is Sarah Criswell. I went to Towson University. I'll be teaching at Mattapique Elementary School for 3rd grade.
Hi, I'm Michelle Mortallero. I went to Georgian Court University, and I'll be teaching 8th grade at Stevensville Middle.
My name is Christy Wilson. I went to college at Shippensburg University. I am now going to be teaching at Graysonville Elementary at 4th grade.
I'm Casey Dallas. I went to McDaniel College, and I'll be teaching Spanish at Sudlersville Middle School.
Brian Zadalis, the Pennsylvania State University. I'll be teaching music at Stevensville Middle School.
Nicholas Chupek, went to Salisbury University, and I'll be teaching Spanish at Queen Anne's County High.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Elaine O'Neill, and I am the Early Learning Elementary Supervisor, but I'm also the new Teacher Induction Coordinator. So I would just like to welcome all of you to Queen Anne's County. We're very happy to have you. And this is my sidekick. This is Catherine Draper, who works with the mentors, who is also a supervisor of instruction. For many years, we had her full-time, and now we just have her for a little bit of the time, but we make use of that time. So we're going to start this morning. In your folders, there's a PowerPoint. If you want to follow along, it might be a little bit easier than if you're in the back, you can't see up here. But why do we teach? So I'm sure all of you are here for a reason. You know, maybe it's because you remember that 3rd grade teacher that made an impression on you. Maybe it's because your parents said, why don't you be a teacher? But everyone has a reason for why they teach. But the reason we teach is because the highest stake of all is our ability to help children realize their full potential. So it's our job to go out there and make students realize their full potential and what they can do in this world. Okay, quick. So our objectives for today: we're going to meet some of the district leaders, new teacher mentors, and you're going to have a chance in a few minutes to talk to one another. We're going to gain an understanding of the new teacher induction program, and we're going to identify areas of immediate concern, because I'm sure you're all thinking of things that are right on your minds immediately, and try to locate some possible solutions for you. So, I mentioned myself and Mrs. Draper, so before we move on to Mr. Paluski, who is our interim superintendent, in your folder is a paper that says someone who. And this is just a quick get-to-know-you activity that you can do with your students. So we're going to give you in just a second about 3 minutes to walk around and get as many on the chart as you can. When I put my hand up, that'll be a clue to you to put your hand up, to get quiet and move back to your seat. So that's just another real quick technique that you can use with your students when you're doing an activity and you want to bring them back really quickly. So we're going to go about 3 minutes, and then when you see my hand, you're going to raise your hand, and you're going to move back to your seat. Okay? So on your list are lots of different things. So I want you to have a chance to walk around, because truly you may meet somebody in this room that 30 years from now is still one of your best friends. So I can tell you I'm still very close to friends that I met the first day I was here. I know Mrs. Draper is still very good friends with people she met the first day she came to the county. So you might meet your best friend here in the room. So go ahead, stand up, mingle a little bit, introduce yourself, and we'll give you about 3-4 minutes. will be this awesome too. They won't need any practice with that skill. So did anybody find someone who has a creative hobby? Nobody had a creative, oh, you did, okay. Who had a creative hobby? Oh, it's down the very bottom.
Wait, where? Creative hobby. Megan, she writes pictures.
Oh, okay, nice. How about loves to cook? Anybody find somebody that loves to cook?
Mary.
Mary, where are you, Mary?
Me.
Okay. You're on for breakfast tomorrow. How about someone who has 2 or more siblings?
Cheryl.
Cheryl, where are you with 2 or more siblings? How many do you have?
3.
Okay. So again, just a quick way to get to know each other, but it is something you can use with your students. You can adjust the questions any way you want. So we just wanted to have that for you. All right, Ms. Draper, click.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, no, don't click. I'm going to introduce Mr. Paluski. So, Mr. Greg Paluski is our interim superintendent. He joined us last year, and he's going to speak for a few moments, and then he will introduce our new assistant superintendent. So we have lots of changes, but it's all good.
Mr. Straight, do I need to use this?
Yeah.
Sorry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for choosing Queen Anne's County Public Schools, the best school system in the United States. You've selected us. In a sense, we've selected you. And so whether you're starting today your career for the very first time, or whether you're joining us with experience, this is an exciting opportunity for both of us. And you're going to look back on this day today, and you're going to have so many great memories. But probably one of the best memories that you're bringing to the table today, how'd you get here? It took a lot of hard work to be sitting in this seat today, to have been selected among other candidates, that you rose to the top. And I think that speaks of the quality of Queen Anne's County Public Schools, is selecting you because we believe in you. We believe in your knowledge, we believe in your skills, and we believe in your experiences, because nothing increases student achievement more than the classroom teacher. So this morning, I want to leave you with just 3 simple things to keep in mind as you think about today and you think about your career. Number 1, be mindful what you say and how you say it. When you're working with children, it is so critical that you want to strive to create positive memories for kids. So be mindful what you say and how you say it, so you create lasting memories for the kids that you teach each and every day. 2, I bet all of you have a passion for teaching and learning. There's not a person in this room that doesn't have a passion for teaching and learning. Show your passion every day for the kids that you teach. Make learning fun, make learning relevant, and make it meaningful. All things you know how to do. And the third thing I want to leave you with today, and I'm going to tell you a personal story, and that is, I'm going to give you a homework assignment. Write down, you have the person already that you know in your mind that inspired you to become a teacher. Whoever that is. Have you ever thanked that person? Have you ever had the opportunity to reach out to them and say, hey, look where I am today. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You know, I vividly remember my 9th grade science teacher, Mr. Rainey, telling me, have you ever considered this profession? I didn't. But I knew then that I was inspired by him to follow my passion to be in education. It wasn't until I was sitting exactly where you are today, and halfway through my first year of teaching, that I realized that Mr. Rainey had more of an impact on my teaching and learning style than I ever realized. And I realized at that moment, I sat down and started writing him a letter. And I got busy, and I stopped. A month later, my mother called me, and unfortunately, Mr. Rainey had passed away. One of the deepest regrets that I have is I never finished the letter to share to Mr. Rainey to let him know how important he was to me in inspiring me to become an educator. So if you've not done it, I highly encourage you to reach out to that individual or individuals that inspired you to be here today. Thank you for choosing the Queen Anne's County Public Schools, the greatest school system in the United States. Thanks for joining our team. It is my pleasure. I'm going to introduce an individual you may know, you may not know, but she is not new to Queen Anne's County Public Schools. And that is our new Assistant Superintendent for Instructional Services, Mrs. Janet Pauls, who's been a longtime career member of Queen Anne's County Public Schools. And I'll also share a little fun fact. She was also Queen Anne's County Public Schools Teacher of the Year in 1991. 6. It's close. Please welcome Janet Pauls.
Good morning, everyone. We welcome you. It's so nice to see so many smiles and friendly faces. I can feel the energy in the room, and you are all ready to use it, and you'll be using it very soon. I bring you greetings from the CNI team. You will meet most of the members of the team this afternoon as you work with them and in your schools and throughout the week. You have many supports here in Queen Anne's County, and we ask that you use those supports because we are really here to help you. When Dr. O'Neill talked about the folks that you will meet in the room, Queen Anne's County is a small yet supportive place, and also, as you learn, the best in the United States. There you go. So in this room, when I look around, my former principal is here from middle school, and one of my former teachers is here. So you see, we're just a very small community, and we're just very involved, and it's like evolving. It just never stops. We're always here to continue to support each other. So I know that you will make a huge difference in the life of a child. And in advance, I thank you for your commitment to Queen Anne's County Public Schools. Again, welcome, and if I can help you in any way, please, please feel free to ask. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the 2016-2017 Teacher of the Year, Ms. Tamara Forte. I've had the pleasure to work with Tamara. I was her principal when she was a kindergarten teacher at Churchill. She is a phenomenal teacher, and hopefully you will have the opportunity to visit her classroom, and she can share some of her expertise with you.
Well, going after them, they stole everything I was going to say, so now I'm going to sit down. No, just kidding. We can add to that, Ms. Pauls was also Principal of the Year when I was there, so very exciting, lots to celebrate. Well, today I celebrate you, and it says, Welcome Superheroes. You may go by teacher, you may go by your subject grade, but to me and to the students, you are our real-life superheroes. And by the end of this today, I would like you to know that today you have everything that you need to make someone's day, year, and even lifetime more awesome. So congratulations. I am honored to welcome you today. The excitement in this room is so contagious. I would like this excitement when we start back next week also. You are joining the best county and the best place to teach, where we as educators always put our students first in every decision, every interaction, and every lesson, each and every day. So today your job title of teacher is synonymous for real life superhero. It is my goal today to inspire you and let you know, no matter what your background, experience, strengths, or weaknesses are, today you have everything you need to do your job. All right, calling all superheroes. My goal today was to make it fun, exciting, and bright, so hopefully you can see it all the way in the back. I've been in your shoes as a new teacher a few times, as there is so many ways to be new to teaching. When it comes to a new school, a new grade, switching levels, or even counties. 12 years ago, I applied for my first teaching position in a town in New Jersey that I had never visited and wasn't exactly sure where it was. But that's what happens in college when you really need a job. It was there that I began teaching as a long-term substitute during senior week of college before I had officially graduated college. To those of you that are brand new to teaching profession, welcome. We look forward to your excitement, your energy, and your fresh ideas. After 3 years of teaching in New Jersey, I moved down to Maryland and sat in the training just like you are today. I was a bit confused by this unknown language that seemed familiar to everyone else, which included so many acronyms that I could not list them here today. FARMS, MSA, and at least 10 others. Don't be overwhelmed by acronyms, which will come and go and change so many times while you're here. Think of it as our superhero language. CCCA, SLO, IEP, 504, the list could go on and on. To those of you that have previous teaching experience, welcome. We embrace and celebrate your knowledge, your experience, and your dedication. I will remind you of a little secret. Please don't share it with the little students in our schools or my sons that are 3 and 5 up there. These are not real-life superheroes. They are not changing our real future, inspiring others, or making the world a better place to be. Everyday superheroes are teachers like you and me. We are ready to take on the mission, challenge, beyond the job description. What brings us together and unites us today is that we are all future makers, life changers, encouragers, cheerleaders, and all-around real-life superheroes. So today I share with you 8 tips on how to keep your superpowers charged, positive, and even recharged when needed. Safety tip number 1. Safety first, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Our superpower to strive for each day is understanding how each student feels that day to guide their individual learning as well as the group learning. Just as superheroes care about every citizen, teachers care about every child. Many times we refer to our kids, our students as our kids, and we refer to our students' parents as one of our parents. This was brought to my attention when one of my own children asked about my kids at school that day. That was a little tricky to explain. But there's a quote that says, "I call my students my kids because in our year together, they become part of my heart." Today I encourage you to ask your students how they feel each day and every day and really listen. No matter what grade level you teach, we need to know how they are coming into our classroom before we can begin to reach and teach them. In kindergarten, I use popsicle sticks. They're labeled with students' names to ask how each one is feeling. This information is priceless to ensure how to guide the lessons. Some of them might have lost their dog, gotten in trouble, or not even ate breakfast that morning, and I know that before I start my day. As no one cares how much you know until you show how much you care. I could not expect my students to be interested in learning until I am interested in them and understand what they bring to the table that day. Maya Angelou says it best. People won't remember what you said or what you did, but they will remember how you made them feel. Strive today to make your students loved and feel special each day. Number 2, be exciting and excited. Superheroes are exciting. Our superpower is exciting all students to learn, love learning, and persevere in learning. Exude excitement with your students, your love for teaching, and the subject matter that you teach. When I excitedly tell one of my kindergarteners in the class that we have a math challenge today, they have no clue what math challenge is, but they're excited because I'm excited. As teachers, we set the tone for our classroom. Teaching and teachers is a contagious job. If you want to hear how students portray you, just listen. In kindergarten, it's in the teaching center, where I'll hear them repeat what I say during the day. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me, or kiss your brain. Phrases that are said again and again in the classroom. And yes, this is our field trip. After the students and I ziplined, many of the parents caught the excitement bug and ziplined too. So excitement is so contagious. Number 3, this is probably my most important. Stay positive, no matter who you meet or what happens in your classroom. The superpower I hope that you will be instilled today is not just seeing the glass half full, but seeing that the glass has the potential to soon be full. Just like superheroes, there are villains in teaching too. One of the biggest villains is negativity. Ideally, we aim to use our superpowers to transform this negative villain that lurks on all levels. Stay positive in and out of the classroom, even in the lunchroom. How do we defeat negativity? Search for others in your school that exude positivity. They will shine brightly. Avoid negative places and conversations. It depletes our super teachers and superpowers. This image above sets the positive image of peaceful and positive classroom. Remember, promote what you love instead of bashing what you hate. A teacher I knew who was feeling a little down by some negative energy going around made positive quotes for everyone in the school, papers that you could hang up with different quotes in your classroom, a way that you could turn around and just look at it when you needed it. She stepped up and brought that positivity to each person in our entire school. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Another teacher cut little notes, maybe every week or so, and put them in in all the different mailboxes, just to bring that positive energy, because we're going to need it from day to day, and other people will too. And last quote, optimism is a happiness magnet. If you stay positive, good things and good people will be drawn to you. Just one positive smile or one word of encouragement can make someone's whole day. So make sure when you see them in the hallway before school, after school, smile and say hi, even if you don't know them. Last one, talking about our problems is our greatest addiction. Break the habit and talk about your joys instead. You are bringing so much energy into the classes and schools that you go to, and it will make such a difference for it to be positive. Choose joy so you can impact others daily. Tip number 4, be flexible. Our superpower as teachers is for optimal learning no matter what: snow days, delays, assemblies, fire drills, technology that doesn't work, behaviors, sickness, and mostly life in general that happens in the class. It's okay if the assembly went 5 minutes into lunch. Everyone will eat and they'll make it work. It's okay if the lesson needs to be taught a different way because the students didn't get it. It's okay to stop a project in the middle and leave all the materials out to go to the special that time came up too quickly. It's okay if the projects look like kids did them, even if other teachers like it to look teacher done. It's okay to catch snowflakes on the first snowfall for 1 minute outside of your classroom, or take a break and wave to the police unity tour that's driving by your school with lights on and cheer for them. These are all teachable moments that are beyond okay, but are awesome to embrace in the classroom. Make learning at its best and embrace those teachable moments to make every moment count. Tip number 5, learn something from everyone. As new teachers, it is so exciting to go in and say, I've got it all. But together, we are better. Never stop learning. Read what you can. Take classes. Be a lifelong learner. Everyone that we meet has something that we can learn from them. And many times we as teachers are still learning from our students. And that is great too. Number 6, value and collaboration and teamwork. Our superpower is learning to mesh with the people that we work with, utilize and celebrate all the different talents, because it's impossible for us to do this job by ourselves. And please don't try. Superpowers fade without help. Embrace the school and the community. Welcome in parents, grandparents, relatives. I never said no to someone who would offer help. Siblings, bring them all in. The community members can help, whether it be staple, make classroom items, even help with students one-on-one. Make friends with the custodians and the secretaries, because they are amazing wealths of knowledge and resources. Work smarter and not harder. Learn as much about your coworkers as possible. Who likes to draw? Who likes to add or calculate? Great for field trips. Lead or sing. When we work together, everyone benefits. My next tip, number 7, superheroes fight, but so do super teachers. We just call it advocating. Our superpower here is to advocate for success for each student in your classroom. We know what's best for the students in our classroom. At times, we have to advocate for our students and think outside of the box. Other times we have to advocate and help the students' parents to advocate for their own students and their children. Remember, just because it hasn't been done doesn't mean it can't be done. Advocate until you see each student achieving successfully in your classroom. And tip number 8, our last tip. Sometimes we have to take off the superhero cape. A superpower is knowing when to take a break, when to rest your body, or how to prioritize. Take a walk at lunch if needed, exercise, eat lunch. Please don't skip lunch because your superpowers do not work as well. Rest. And you might, when you're taking a rest, want to put a pad of paper and a pen by your bed, or you might need to record your voice as you're driving because all of these amazing ideas come to you when you're really trying not to think about school. Please don't exhaust all your funds either, especially as new teachers wanting to have so many awesome supplies in your classroom. Give your wallets a rest and look into fundraising websites like Donors Choose or community partners that are always willing to help the community to make your classroom the best learning place for all. So today I leave you with a few questions. How are you making the world a better place? Today, right now, tomorrow, and throughout this year. I teach. What's your superpower? Let's strive for our students to say some of these things about us. My teacher gave me the best gift of all, believing in me. Teachers are superheroes. I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. So today, teachers, please remember your new job title as real-life superheroes. It says here, because my teacher believed in me, I never gave up, and now I am flying towards my dreams. So yes, it's true that students are still amazed that we as teachers go out to places like the grocery store, but these superheroes give unselfishly for the good of others, and teachers do the same. Before I leave you with this last video clip, I want to thank you for coming in today. Coming in early on those days, staying late, creating projects and lessons that'll never be forgotten. I want to thank you for those sleepless nights, especially before school starts, and restless nights where you came up with some of the best lessons, teaching strategies, and solutions. Thank you for giving it your all and for being a real-life superhero to so many. Yes, the tights and the capes are optional, but may be needed on some days.
Maybe you're like me. You look in the mirror and you don't really see a hero. You look and you just see a regular kid. A really good looking regular kid. But you're a hero. Whether you're a kid or a grown up. You're way more than you might think you are. You're more than your problems and you're more than your mistakes. Somewhere inside, you're a hero. You might not have a cape or wear underwear outside your clothes. That's probably a good thing. You have everything right now to change the world. Everything! Heroes are just ordinary people who've done extraordinary things. They inspire other people to be extraordinary. People like Nathaniel. He's 12 years old and he's now okay with the fact that there are people in the world who don't have clean water. He raised enough money to help 30 schools in Central Africa. Madison. When she was 15, she created a beauty pageant for boys and girls that have special needs because she wanted to celebrate real beauty. My friend Bob. He's 55 and he's living out love in so many different ways. Right now he's working on building a school so kids in Uganda know they're loved. Kids can change the world and grown-ups can change the world. It would go a whole lot faster if we worked together. Heroes are made when ordinary people like you and me decide to be extraordinary or extra ordinary. Extraordinary. That's too many extras. Here's what I'm trying to say. If you want to be awesome, treat people awesome. It's about strength. Firepower. Not like picking up a car kind of strength. I'll pick it up and just drop it and go like, oh, he's so nerdy, but so strong. Oh, awesome. He can pick up a car. But it's not about that. I'm talking about compassion. Nothing stronger than that. It's what changes things. So who's been a hero to you? Da-da-da. Parents? Teachers? Friends? Let them know. Heroes don't always know that you're heroes. We all need reminders. The little things that we do are a big deal. Heroes are people in our lives who see us what we really are. Awesome. Did you hear that? I said it. You're awesome! You're awesome. You don't need a cape and you don't need money. You don't even need to be bitten by something radioactive. You just need to care. And if you are bitten by something radioactive, you should go to a doctor, sir. Take pea green. It would be cool to fly or be part spider or be part squirrel. I don't think part squirrel is a thing. Is that a thing? Like a man squirrel? But you're already filled with superpowers. So don't wait for a signal in the sky. Look a little closer at the world around you. You're ready right now. It's time to be the hero that you're meant to be. Cake, what are you not okay with? Think about it. Now what do you have? And who can you bring with you? Everybody! 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 You have everything that you need to make someone's day more awesome. Someone may never have told you this, but I promise it's true. The world needs heroes, and that hero could be you. That hero could be you. And that hero could be you. Yeah! Let's do this.
So today, heroes, I leave you with this. A little melody. It's time for you to be a hero this year. Welcome again to Queen Anne's County Public Schools family, and we look forward to seeing the positive impact that you will make on our students, our county, and our future. And I can't wait to hear about it. Thank you, and best wishes for an amazing year.
Briefly, I'm just going to overview the new teacher induction program for you. So this week is your orientation week. You do get paid this week. You get paid $750. Don't spend it all in one place. But your teacher specialist or your academic dean this week at your school is going to keep track. You're supposed to work 8 to 4 each day with a half-hour lunch, but like today we give you an hour lunch, so that lunch part's kind of flexible. So this week is really an opportunity for you to come in and kind of just get your bearings before all the teachers come back next week. So you will meet content supervisors tomorrow for elementary. I know middle and high school, I think most of them have contacted you to let you know where you're going to be meeting with them. You're going to have time to work in your classroom. You're going to have time to look at some things before, like I said, all of the other teachers come. So it really is a nice opportunity because in many of the other counties, when I go to induction, new teacher induction coordinator meetings, a lot of the counties only maybe bring their new teachers back for one day or maybe 2 days at the most. So it really is a nice opportunity to have this whole week. The other thing that you receive, and all other teachers too, is ongoing job-embedded professional development. So you have specialists in your schools. Elementary and middle have a reading, math, and teacher specialist. High schools have a reading specialist and an academic dean. So these are people who can come in and support you. The teacher specialist, we have ongoing support provided to school-based staff. Your teacher specialist or academic dean will meet with you monthly your first year, just to kind of talk about things like what's that first conference going to be like, different topics that are kind of near and dear to your heart the first year of school. You also are provided support by your content supervisors. So like Ms. Paul's mentioned, we're small, and you could email me tomorrow and say, Elaine, I really need this, and I will find it for you. So that's kind of nice. You will have 2 formal observations by your content supervisor the first year, as well as 2 formal observations by your principal or assistant principal. So you will see us come in your classroom. We come and we do walkthroughs and all that kind of thing when we come into the whole school. So you will get to know us all pretty well, whereas again, in a big county, you may not even know who the main content supervisor is. But there's no one under us, it's just us. So you'll see us a lot in your schools. We have a mentoring program that Mrs. Draper is going to speak about in just a few minutes. We have district-wide support meetings for year 1 and year 2 teachers. These meetings are for our teachers who are truly considered novice teachers, our non-tenured teachers who have 3 or less years experience. So if you've already previously taught maybe 5 years, 10 years, you won't really be included in those year 1, year 2 meetings, unless you really would like to come. But it's more of a support for, how are you feeling in October, November, once you've been in that classroom for a couple weeks. And then we have a portfolio and a new teacher course. And these, again, are for our non-tenured teachers who are considered novices. You'll have 3 years to obtain your tenure. In that course of that 3 years, your teacher specialist, academic dean, and the year 2 meeting will be working with you to prepare a portfolio that you present at the end. In addition, there's a new teacher course. It's a hybrid course. It's 30 hours. You get 2 MSDE credits, and you get paid for coming to that. But it's 15 hours face-to-face, 15 hours online. So again, that's another requirement we have of our non-tenured teachers. So Mrs. Draper is going to speak about the mentoring program.
I need to turn the light off on the stage.
Here you go. And you have about 20 minutes. So.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome you. I think I've spoken to almost all of you as you came in, but it's a joy to see you here this morning, and I just have this feeling that it's going to be a wonderful year for you and for all the rest of us here in Queen Anne's County, 2016-2017. So as Dr. O'Neill said, I am the person in charge of our mentor program, and our teacher mentor program includes support for folks who are truly novice teachers, and by that we mean those who have come in with 3 or fewer years of experience. So if you're here with us coming in with 5 or 6 or more years of experience, we won't be assigning you a mentor, but we will be asking the schools to, provide somebody in the school, maybe a teammate, maybe a department member, the teacher specialist, the academic dean, to give you the kind of support that you need to acclimate to a new system, because you've already acclimated elsewhere, and maybe more than one place elsewhere. So those of you who are the true novice teachers will have a mentor, and you will have a chance, most of you, to meet your mentors in a little while later in the program. I say most of you because we have a couple of them who've had emergencies and are not able to be with us this morning, but you will eventually meet them. You have a folder in your notebooks there. And I'm not going to read this to you, but I offer it to you as a reference as we go through the day and as you contemplate what we've said today when you have a few moments later on. So you see, what's the purpose of our program? Well, our main purpose in any school system, anywhere, is to ensure the highest achievement for our students that we possibly can. That's our goal. And that's our main goal in the mentor program too. And we think a key to making sure that we reach that high achievement for our students is to make sure that we support the teachers who are newest to the profession. So we just believe that that's such a critical component. And so we budget for that. It doesn't come free. So we budget for that in Queen Anne's County, and we've been lucky that our board and our superintendent have valued the program such that we continue to offer it, and that's a wonderful thing for you if you're a novice teacher. So if the first goal is student achievement, then the next one is connected to it because it says we support you. Because you will not be as successful as you possibly can be unless we give you support. And we feel very strongly about that. Now, your mentor is not an evaluator. Your mentor is a support, a trusted colleague. Our mentors are all retired teachers and administrators who have given many, many years to education, and because they value the profession the way that they do, they want to continue to contribute. And the way they want to contribute is to support you. And so my advice is take everything you can from them while you have them. They have a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of experience, and they're dedicated to you. The relationship you develop with your mentor is a relationship of confidentiality. That mentor does not report to anyone else what your conversations are. So if you have an issue or you have a concern and you don't really want to talk to the principal because the principal is an evaluator, and you don't want to talk to the supervisor for the same reason, you can always talk to your mentor, and your mentor will keep in confidence what you have shared. So it's a very important relationship. I've explained to you that our mentors are retired folks who have worked here in Queen Anne's County, and that they have that desire to help you. They're effective communicators, and they provide positive role models for you. They will spend 2 hours per week with each mentee, and that time is golden. Sometimes you will be tempted to say, oh, I don't have the time to meet with my mentor this week. Don't do it. Take the time. Make the time, because this is support that is golden for you. And it is a two-way street. A relationship doesn't work unless both parties come to the table, so to speak. So please take that time. The other benefit that you have, besides that 2 hours a week with your mentor, is the opportunity to visit other classrooms. We provide funding so that each novice teacher who has a mentor is given 2 days per year to visit another classroom. And that means 2 days with a substitute to visit another classroom. That doesn't count, maybe going to see somebody on a planning period or something like that. Take advantage of those days, because there is nothing like seeing instruction in action. We can talk about strategies, we can talk about all kinds of things, but actually seeing it in action is just the perfect thing. And so your mentor will talk to you about, let's set up those times. And it's so easy to say, oh, I have so much to do, I don't have time to write a lesson plan so that I can go out into another classroom in this school or out to a classroom in another school. Don't let yourself do that. Take advantage of the time. We don't give it to you after the first 2 years the way we give it to you now. So it's another one of those perks for the very beginning. What can you expect of your mentor? Well, you can expect to meet on a weekly basis. You can expect that person to maintain confidentiality. You can expect him or her to help you with classroom management issues or discipline issues or planning for instruction or developing assessments. You can expect some help maybe in preparing for parent conferences if you have that to look forward to. If you're a special educator and have a special educator as your mentor, you can expect help with IEPs and paperwork and all those kinds of things. Unfortunately, we have only one special educator mentor, so that's a little bit dicey here. You can expect help with learning county procedures. You can expect help with knowing the way we do things around here. All of those kinds of things. The mentors also participate in training. Just as you're here for an orientation and you will have monthly meetings with your teacher specialist or academic dean to help you along the way, I meet with the mentors every month for 3 hours, and we engage in professional development so that we can become even better at serving you and your needs. So I'm going to close this little portion by saying, participate with your mentor. Take the responsibility to have your needs met. And by that I mean, if you have a need, let the mentor know so that he or she can help you. We're not mind readers. Just as you want to help your students and they need to let you know somehow that they need that help, so it is with you and your mentor. And lastly, become a reflective teacher. Think about what it is that you're doing. Think about the interactions that you have with your mentor, and think about how you can make them even better. So I think that will conclude this portion, and a little bit later in the program, we will have an opportunity for you to meet your mentor. Thank you.